What's up guys, Meredith with ExtremeTerrain.com, and today we're taking a closer look at this HD front bumper fitting all 2018 and newer JL Wranglers. Now a heavy duty front bumper is important whether you're going off-road once a year or every other day because it has the benefits of recovery, utility, and protection for the front end of your rig. Now even if you don't touch the dirt ever with your JL, it's going to offer a more rugged appearance to the Jeep, and this front bumper here is going to do all of that at an affordable price point. Now this front bumper has multiple different features that will benefit you really in any scenario that you're in. Now starting off with the overall shape, this is going to be compact and provide you clearance with the angled ends, yet still offer you great mid-width protection, especially with this overrider hoop up top for the grille. Now the bumper will also include welded D-ring mounts and included D-rings, which will give you 2 solid recovery points in the front to get yourself out of a sticky situation and use them as an anchor. Now same goes for the drop-in winch plate here in the center. This is going to be capable of holding a winch with up to a 12,000 pound pulling capacity, so you will have plenty of options when it comes time to pair a winch with this bumper. Now we'll also have provisions for your OE fog lights, so you don't have to sacrifice your lighting in the swap, keeping your visibility just as effective. The build here will be just as robust as the list of features, with 5/32 inch steel plate construction being thick enough to take a hit and protect the Jeep if need be. Now on top of the steel, this will have a 2-stage powder coat finish, which will offer the toughened look but also resist rusting on the steel incredibly well. Now with that, the bumper will be completely bolt-on, so you don't have to worry about any modification or drilling during the install, which we'll show you in just a minute. This will come in at about $400, which is affordable compared to other options available on the page. Now while this does come with a lot of features to benefit your rig, this isn't going to be the most extravagant front bumper, and I think that works incredibly well with what this is. Now this looks tough, offers everything that you need, allows you to customize it to your personal preference, especially with the light mounts, and doesn't break the bank at the same time, making it a fantastic choice for your JL. Install on this will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and should only take you about 2 hours to get the job done. Like I mentioned, it is going to be completely bolt-on and you're not going to have to do any modification in order to install this. Now speaking of the install, one of our customers here has actually installed this on their Jeep and is going to walk you through what that process looks like step by step. So that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you're going to need a 7, 8, 18 and 19 socket, as well as a flathead screwdriver or pry tool, a wrench, and an impact.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these factory clips to get the splash guard out. They come off just like that. So in order to get that factory splash guard off, there is another bolt in here and on the other side that we're gonna have to take off. So get that. Once you get it loose, you can just twist it off. Okay, and let's get the other side. Here is the other one. Let's get it taken out. There we go. All right, now we should just be able to lift this up, twist it, and pull it out. Now we should be able to access the bolts inside after we disconnect our factory headlights. All right, next we're gonna take off these clips right here and just get this splash guard off. All you're gonna need is your pry tool or a screwdriver. just like the normal ones. Next we have 2 bolts on this side and the other side. Those are going to be 8mm, so let's get those ones out. There we go. And the other side. And once those are out, it'll just fall right down and you can take it off. Next, we're gonna get these bolts right here. There are 4 on this side of the frame rail and 4 on the other side. They are what hold the bumper onto the Jeep. If you don't have a swivel socket for your impact, you might just have to make do with a regular ratchet, and that's what I'm gonna do here. Once you get it most of the way out, you can finish it off if you have a straight socket like I do. Now we're just going to repeat that for the other 7. Next, we're going to take off these bolts right here. They are what hold the bumper onto the actual Jeep itself. There are 8 of them, 2 on the outside of this frame rail, 2 on the inside, and then same thing on the other side. And the second one. Alright, next we are going to take off this whole bumper. Once you get those 8 bolts out, it should just slide right out. Just like that. Next, we're gonna move the factory fog lights from the original bumper. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts on each side. They are 7mm. And then you can just fold it over and get out your factory. Unclip it. To get the factory fog lights out, it's going to be a T20 Torx bit. Fog light will just pop right out. And again, on this side, we're going to use a T20 Torx to get the factory headlight out. There's 1, 2, and 3 bolts. And don't forget to unclip it. And then we will get it transferred over to the new bumper. Just like that. Alright, we can get it put into the new bumper. Alright, now we can take our fog light, put it right here into bumper, and use our factory equipment to put it back. Next, we're gonna put these brackets in with the supplied bolts, lock washer, and regular washer. Alright, so next we're going to take these supplied bolts with the lock washer and the regular flat washer on it and install our fog lights. For the outside, we are also going to need this supplied nut. Make sure you tighten them all the way down. And on this side, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our bolt with our lock washer and then our flat washer and put our fog lights in. Get them all tightened up. Alright, next we're going to take our factory fog light wiring harness and we're going to connect it to the fog lights and just run it out of the way for now. Alright, next we're going to put our mounting brackets into the bumper. They're just going to slide right in here, face up, and then we're going to take one of these plastic pieces and put it on top so it just holds it in place while we get it up and try to get it onto the Jeep. Next, we're going to put the bumper on the Jeep. Alright, now we're going to put the supplied bolts in the back, and lock washer and regular washer. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put the supplied bolts with the lock washer and the flat washer on that hole. While you're down here, you can also plug your factory fog lights back. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and tighten these down, just using our impact. Alright, now we're just going to do the other 6, and it'll be good.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this HD front bumper fitting all 2018 and newer JL Wranglers, and you can find this right here at extremeterrain.com.